Rob is going to show you how to make a medical face mask.
The first thing you do, this is going to be a pocket version. So on the back side, there'll be a little opening you can stuff in additional fabric if you want, or you can stuff in like a Kleenex or something if you want an extra layer of protection in the mask. This is an adult size mask I'm going to make here. To start an adult size mask, you need a 9-inch wide, it's the width of the mask, by 12-inch tall piece of fabric. And what we're going to do, and also you'll want elastic bands between 6 and 7 inches long, depending on how stretchy they are. What this is going to do is going to make a mask that has a folded over backside, like so. And I'll have some folds here, so the mask will go on and the elastic will stretch around your face. But the purpose of the folded backside is that you'll be able to lift this and there'll be like a pocket here where you can add in more material if you want. To start the mask, first, these pocket edges, we're going to fold them over and stitch them so that there's not a raw edge. I do this, you can pin it if you want, or you can iron it first, but I just kind of hold it over and then stitch it. Here, one folded edge. Okay, now we're going to make the back pocket. We're not going to stitch this way. We're going to do it inside out, and then we're going to turn it inside out after we're done. So here's the vertical upward facing of the mask, and we want this part to overlap downward on the outside. So this will be the outside, and this will come up underneath some of the mask. Once we turn it inside out, you'll have the mask there with this on top instead of on bottom like it is now. Now the hard part about this whole thing, and I'll use 2 needles, it's the only time I use needles here, is getting the elastic stitched in. To do this, we have to bring this underneath the mask and put it in place. And I'm going to hold it in place there with 1 needle so I can stitch it. And then it's going to come down to the bottom edge here. And I'm going to make sure that this doesn't like fold over in a weird way. We want it to be the same on both sides there. So I'm going to slide that under there. Fold that up, and take another needle and pin that in place also. So I'm going to be stitching over the elastic on both ends here to hold that in place and closing off the end here. Didn't hit the button quite hard enough. Go backwards. That'll be good. Now we do the same thing for the elastic on the other side. I want to make sure it matches up. Okay, that's facing down. Make sure that's even there, that side. In place. Not quite even. Let me pull it down a little. There we go. We got a nice, it's like close to perfect rectangle. Pin the elastic in place, and now we are going to stitch those ends down. The elastic. Oops, I got it going backwards. Turn around. Take the needles out, and I'll reverse that. And you can see the basic shape of the mask is taking shape. You see the basic mask, and now we're going to put some pleats in the edge here. But before the pleats, I'm going to put another line of stitching to reinforce these things in place. Reinforce the elastic in on the edge as well. One side reinforced. The other side reinforced. And now I'm going to put pleats. I'm going to make them fold downward, going from the top to the bottom, just so they won't catch, they spill something on it, it won't catch water or anything on the inside of the pleat. I'm going over from the edge a little bit because it's kind of thick there, make it easier for sewing. One pleat sewn in place. Now to the other side. I want to match up about the same amount of pleating on both sides. And we have a complete mask. I just need to go back and trim the little threads off the end. And here is the pocket back if you want to add more material for filtering inside there. And just on your face like so. And then over the ears. And there's your mask.